How's it going, guys? It's the Pixelated Pumpkin, and in today's video we'll be looking at 3 brand new Halloween 2023 animatronics being brought to us by Costco. Each year, Costco brings us a handful of new props to look at, and they typically have some pretty unique stuff, and that definitely applies for this year as well. So without any more hesitation, let's start talking about these 3 brand new props. Here's our first and definitely best animatronic we have from Costco this year, being this 6-foot tall mummy, and wow, this guy is so awesome and so cool. For one, he's a mummy. We hardly ever see mummy Halloween animatronics, and it's about time we got another one, and this guy is awesome. And the next thing that sticks out about him for sure is those eyes. Those are not digital eyes, those are real animated moving eyes with closing eyelids and everything. That is a feature we have yet to see from Seasonal Visions, and something we have not seen on any animatronics in so long. Going all the way back to probably Jemmy's golden years is the last time we've seen eyes like that on a Halloween animatronic, at least for the consumer grade stuff. So that is such a cool feature and adds so much life to this guy. And other than that, he's still extremely detailed and very, very cool. So let's start talking about him. For one, his looks. He looks incredible, honestly. There is so much detail put in here, all over his body and even his face too. There's so much detailing, and even the extra robes they give you to put on him, or the extra, I don't know, let's call it toilet paper, since that's really what it looks like, to be honest. It is just an incredibly detailed animatronic with so much packed in here. His face too is pretty good, I have to say. I mean, I know the eyes are extremely cool and all. His face looks a little bit cartoony in my opinion, but other than that, it's still so cool looking, and it's not really much of a big deal in my opinion. It still looks so awesome. His animation too, other than the eyes of course, if we discount that, it's pretty basic, but I mean, let's be real, the eyes are really carrying this thing, and it makes it super worth it in my opinion. So I really like to see that. And just him being a mummy really just adds so much here, because we never ever see mummy animatronics, so I'm really happy we're seeing this guy this year. He's definitely one of the best mummy animatronics we've ever had. Well, I mean, we've had so little, and there really isn't much competition, but still, if I'm being honest with you, this guy is really cool and definitely would be up there anyways if we ended up getting a lot in the long run. But I really like this guy a lot, other than his price tag, which is around $400, which I don't think is worth it at all. But regardless of that, I'm so happy we have another mummy animatronic after all these years, and I hope we get more unique stuff like this for sure. But anyways, this guy on his own is a fantastic animatronic. Alright, here's our next prop, and unfortunately we only have photos of him, but as you guys could see, he is clearly a silly, goofy looking clown prop, probably around 6 to 10 feet tall. I don't know, it's very hard to tell with this photo here, but somewhere in that range, I assume. Anyways, this guy just looks very cheap and goofy looking, and to be honest, I really don't know what to say about it, because surprisingly, I don't hate it. Obviously, I don't like it either. I don't think it's a good prop, but maybe it's one of those kid-friendly props Costco likes to sell. Typically, each year they have one prop that's like meant for very young kids that you would not really put in a haunt itself or your yard. More for like businesses and stuff if they want to decorate for Halloween and not actually scare kids. That's what I kind of feel like this prop is meant to be here, but we don't have the video, so really the audio typically tells us that. If it's something scary, then obviously not, and they failed completely at making a scary clown prop here. But if it's really meant to be less frightening towards kids, then they would have succeeded with what they wanted, so I couldn't really hate on it that much. But anyways, this guy is just really goofy and weird looking for sure. The head is very, very strange, and I really don't know what to say about it. I'm like super split on this one, and I guess we'll just have to wait till the video comes out. Hopefully that comes out soon. But anyways, again, I don't hate it, I don't love it, I just really don't know what to say about this guy. And here's the last animatronic we'll be looking at today, this awesome rock star skeleton holding that sweet Tombstone guitar. Now, I actually really like this guy. I know he's not a scary prop and he's more of the fun, goofy side of Halloween animatronics, but I still think this guy is really well designed and has a lot of detail packed in here, and I cannot help but really love this guy. For one, my favorite thing for sure is definitely that awesome Tombstone guitar. I love how the actual guitar is literally a tombstone with a guitar neck on it. That just looks really cool, and it's a pretty awesome design choice if you ask me. For the skeleton himself, he is super detailed. He has this cool vest on with a ton of Halloween patches on it, which I think is clever. And of course, the skull head with that sweet mohawk on top. Very fitting for a prop like this. It doesn't make sense for a skeleton to have hair, but I don't care. It definitely adds a lot here. I really like how that looks. Definitely a very cool punk rocker skeleton. I know his audio was muted, but I just don't want to risk getting copyrighted, but I'm pretty sure he plays an original song, not like a pre-existing song like Don't Fear the Reaper or something like that. Like I know a lot of the tabletop guitar playing skeletons play that song. This one I'm pretty sure plays a completely original song, but still, I don't want to risk it. Anyways, overall, this guy's actually a really cool rock star skeleton animatronic. I think this is one of the first times we've actually seen like a life-size guitar playing skeleton. There have been so many tabletops of these guys, so it's cool to see such a high quality one getting made as a life-size, and it just looks pretty awesome. And this prop definitely opens up the door to get other animatronic skeletons playing other instruments, and then maybe if you collect them all, you can have a whole animatronic skeleton band. Now that would be pretty cool. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for my Costco Halloween 2023 animatronic lineup overview. And I have to say, I am pretty damn impressed with Costco. You know, Costco is always slept on a lot, I feel, but typically, out of the few props they deliver us each year, there's always something pretty unique or new in there that ends up being a pretty cool prop, like the mummy here, and hell, even the guitar playing skeleton is pretty awesome as well. But with that everybody, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of these props in the comments below, and as always, this is the Pixelated Pumpkin, signing out.